I'm Annalise,
And I'm Chris.
and this is Juliet.
And this is Mia.
And so we stayed at the Ronald McDonald House in March into April when these two decided to come a little early. We left our house in Wake Forest just to go to Chapel Hill for a 30-week checkup. And it was determined that I was in preterm labor, so we went immediately from there over to UNC, where I was admitted, and these two came at 32 weeks. So after they were born, obviously they were going to need some time in the NICU. So a care coordinator for families came and talked to us about the Ronald McDonald House, which I wasn't very familiar with. And so then I was checked in, and I was just overwhelmed by what was offered. I mean, I walked through and there was a fully stocked kitchen, and my husband's like, everything is here. You can have whatever you want. There's pre-made meals. There's, cabinets of cereal and, anything you could ever need. There were people in the kitchen, just making food with their families. And everyone there was just so kind. We went to our room, which was clean, everything that you would need.
Air conditioning.
Yes, air conditioning. It was comfortable and secure. And so then Chris pretty recently after that had to return home for the most part because of work. So I was staying there alone after having just given birth early. And right around that time, the COVID-19 pandemic really took into effect. So no family could come and help visit us. My entire family and his lives in California, so we were on our own with two babies that were, Juliet was on oxygen for a really long time. Mia was on it for a shorter time, but they both needed to grow as well and get stronger. The staff maintained just this really kind respect for us, and left goodie bags of food at the door, which was amazing because I was literally living on cereal and granola bars, but it was hard to even go to the grocery store. My husband was doing that and coming and bringing stuff for us.
Yeah, it's amazing just of how many things I was like, oh, do you need this? Do you need that? They're like, no, I already got it. They already gave it to me. They already, got me a box of this. And so it was just relief off of me for, on top of everything else too.
It was amazing. I mean, and every time I went to the front desk, they would ask, how are your girls doing? One woman in particular, just every time she remembered that it was two girls, asked how they were doing, just showed genuine care about how they were. There was just such kind people there, and especially in a time where, I was alone and scared for my babies, didn't have my husband, didn't have my family, and then a pandemic hitting, and scared for them in that regard too. These were those bits of kindness that really showed what Ronald McDonald was about and gives you hope for the world. And I mean, just all the people there too are going through similar things as you, and they would just give you support and encouragement, and we could commiserate on how difficult it was. And we were there for about a month before the girls were transferred to another hospital. We spent a total of our time at 3 hospitals. Juliet here was in the NICU for 72 days, Mia for 29. But we are home now. They're thriving. They're healthy. They're amazing. And we are eternally grateful to the Ronald McDonald House for everything that they did. My parents are now monthly donors to the Chapel Hill location because you did what they couldn't do, and that was support us and be there for us during this crazy time. So it's an amazing thing that you do, and we are so thankful.
So thankful, yeah.
These girls, they grew and got to be with their mommy every day because of you. Thank you.
Thank you.